Hey everybody, welcome to this video where I'm going to show how to draw a spherical perspective like this. So let's start right away with it. So um, where I start with is creating this circle. So and then let me just use a sketch brush, and so go to edit, and first I make the selection circle, and then going for stroke, maybe 3 pixels is, yeah, this is fine. So with this circle, we're going basically make the whole perspective. So I'm duplicating it. So I do that is I drag it to this plus icon. So now there are two of them. And I make it a bit smaller, a bit less wide. So something like this. Press enter. Do this again. And until I have this whole selection. And let's continue doing this. So here, and let's keep doing this. I can make this again. So I'm pressing Alt and Shift. And again. And let me know in the comments what kind of video you would like to see next time. And then I will make that. Or if you have any question or something you struggle with, let me know. So yeah, take your time to set this up good because it's really important for the rest of the drawing. The more time you spend in these things, the less you need to spend time in the other things. So this is a tutorial from my ebook and video course about how to draw backgrounds, where I go much more into all kinds of perspective tutorials. So now I have this, and what we can do now is we can merge this like this here. And now we can rotate it 45 degrees. So like this. Control T and then Shift and then rotate. And also here. So now we have these 4 points. So let me give this a color. So we have perspective point here, 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 and here. And now we can merge these. Make this a bit lighter. And yeah, I also want to have some straight lines. So here, duplicating this, and then Control E, and then I merge these layers together. So first like this. Let's merge these ones together, see if that works. And also always can Control X, so make this in the middle. Yeah, maybe give this do this another time. So I think this is enough lines to make a drawing we want. So here, make this a bit lighter to have these removed. And now with this grid, we can start drawing. So for example, if we can maybe do this, that this is the road. Maybe make this, let's see, how would this look if you make this here, going past this edge, going down here. And also for this other one on this third line. Can also make it wider. or not. So this is the sketch layer. So first I would make a layer. For that, maybe there's also a sidewalk. You're using this line here, like this here. Maybe also a sidewalk this side. Doesn't have to be perfect on that perspective line. You can also follow it. And then to this point again. Yeah, maybe this. So there's the street here. This is in the middle. I think this is a really wide street with multiple cars. So if I want to now draw a building on top of it, really large building, I can use this here, these lines for the height of the building, and then these lines for the depth, and also this here. So just like with any other perspective, you can follow these lines. What you can also do is maybe make a different kind of shape. So here on the ground, so maybe there's this line going here, and then you can also follow these perspective lines, following these red lines for the height of the building. So maybe till this one. Oh, then here it needs to follow this one, this side. This one, removing this one here, and this one follows this line. So it's important that you know which lines to follow. So you can follow this sketching I'm doing here, or the one from the video I just for the example I just showed in the ebook video. There's one more detailed video with this. So maybe something like this here. And you can here with this approach you can make all kinds of drawings to figure this out. So something like this here. Oh, here it needs to follow line here. Something like this, and you can make all kinds of buildings. Maybe there's also a building here. So like this here in the distance. And then yeah, you can just keep adding buildings. So here, just making these simple ones for now. Maybe there's some smaller building, really wide, like a library, or maybe it's a court or something. So if you want to figure out the middle, you can draw in this cross inside it and going up here. And then move it to this part here. And then drawing these lines for this perspective. So here, in the way, yeah, you get that spherical perspective in it. You can also make it way more detailed, anything you like. And then go down here. And then maybe some more the background. So if you have any questions about this, leave this in the comments. And we can also draw a car. So I think there's this a 4. Yeah, here something like 4 or more cars can drive here. So maybe something like this here, or maybe even more, right? And then people are walking here. You could sketch that in. Yeah, you can always draw in all these details. So we know that then this is the middle. So we can divide this again. We know this is the middle. And then this here, you can see that perspective here inside this. So then you can draw in all these all these windows inside it also that way, and all these details. So don't, but not want to go too much in depth about it now. Maybe add some trees, stuff like that. And then yeah, you can just keep adding buildings to fill this all up. So here, and then also here this side as well. So what I would encourage you to do is try to do this on yourself. That's the way you learn the most from it. So maybe we can draw also a circle on top of it. We'll make separate videos where I show all these things. I wanted to focus on how to make this kind of perspective and how to start playing around with it. So I encourage you to, yeah, try to start playing around with it. Try to draw a street uh, like I've shown before here. And then what you're doing, if you make this whole thing like this one, I'll turn this on. So you can make a frame, for example, something like, and it doesn't have to be this. You can also do something like this, right? Now I know what I need to make to get this whole. And maybe let's do it really silly. Maybe there's a bridge here going here that people can walk on to cross to the other side, right? And now something like this here. Maybe this wide. And so on. Or maybe there's a highway going through it or something. Can also be, right? And we can draw another building here. So you can do all kinds of things with this technique. So when you are done, you can basically have this frame here. You can turn off the rest, and then you have a shot with this spherical perspective here. And you can also make way more extreme, more zoomed in. Maybe it's yeah, maybe there's really small streets with these really big buildings there. You can make all kinds of things. So maybe let me show that real quick. So maybe we're going to make it way more detailed. So maybe the street is something like this. So that can also be the thing, right? That you have this way more detailed than like this here. And then you get this way crazier perspective, you see? And then building here, this here, street here, this here. And then maybe there's even a way bigger building here. I'm going down here. So we can also do something like this. You can make even a building going like this here and following these lines. That makes it a bit easier to make these things. Yeah, here you can following these lines to draw. So once I have a sketch done, like this here, and I picked the frame for what I wanted to frame, then I can start adding in all the details on top of that shape. So this is how I make a spherical perspective. So I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And I've made more perspective and like this one, way more in depth, and also how to finish a drawing, how to draw props and some more in this big ebook with 25 plus hours of video, where I show all these kinds of things. So check out for my shop to learn more about that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.